Welcome all you herp fans, it's Dave Weimer here, aka Ithaca from bloodypythons.com, check it out, and also from herpherparade.com. I'm just doing a little show on the snake room, and I figured I'd show you my upcoming Halloween costume. Burnt Hand, Dark Ride Studios, and my mask hopefully will be in tomorrow. And my glove, of course, Part 4 Freddy Krueger. So, anyway, more updates on the Freddy costume later. Let's get stuck. Metal, by the way. Burned hand. I need both hands. I should probably keep this on, so if a snake bites me, I won't feel it. Right? That's how that works, right? No, not so much. Give me a hand. Alright, so we are going to do a little video on the hot room. I use the term hot room loosely because it's very freaking hot in here. But I'm going to take this camera from my wife and we're going to go over this first. This is Calypso's cage, 8 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot. This cage is actually being sold. We do make more. We can make more like this one. I gotta put the casters on it. We stain the wood to protect it. We coat the inside to protect it. It's got a door with the locks at the bottoms. The locks come in various styles. We can add handles to the side for lifting purposes and put them on casters if you want on casters. And we can do the option of 3 windows instead of 2. It's got 2 lights in it. They come with like 1/3 belly heat, usually on the water side, thermostat, and probe. They're not the cheapest thing around, but your berm will never need another cage.
And they're beautiful.
And they're beautiful. Take a look at this. You'll see the interior here. We use actual moss. I use cypress mulch. That's on you. We do seal we seal the inside, but the inside's done with this foam and paints and moss, and it gives it a stone texture. Hey girl, how are you doing?
Super fat.
She's super fat. And it's big enough for nice logs and rocks. That's a concrete bin liner that people use for rat racks and things like that. That's big enough to fit that in there. And you can see we have this huge freaking log in here, which she uses for her shedding. And she's a big girl. So you get an idea of what the cage looks like. It took me probably a full day to build it. But it takes about 5 more days to put your animal in because of you have to like gas out and things like that. So, and it's a 2x4 frame with really nice, not this crappy construction plywood. It's 1/2 inch pre-sanded plywood, so it's very beautiful. And then we stain it in various colors of your choosing, I guess. But anyway, on with the rest of the video. Oh, I dropped it. And that's my phone. Alright, so we're going to get into a little bit of the things we bought and things we built. Other little projects in play as far as animals go. We'll start off with animal plastic. I love animal plastic as far as price versus product, but the rack systems aren't fully up to my standards, so they're really wobbly, kind of thin. The smaller ones like this one here, the juvenile racks, are very strong. They come heat taped already. They're pretty good rack systems, but if you look at your 41 quarts for your smaller bloods and Borneos and your ball pythons, maybe some small boas, that's got a lot of wobble to it. Not so much front and back, of course, but side to side got a lot of wobble. When you pick them up, you have to pick them up by these, never by a shelf where you can actually bust the shelf. Just saying. But so we have the 41 quarts, then we got the 66 quarts that we use for the boas and my bigger bloods. I want to show you something. Shh, come look at this. Don't interrupt them. They've been locking a few times today already. They're hiding. They're hiding minutes earlier. So, the female's supposed to be normal, but the person knew nothing about her. So, I never know. My albino's going with her. I tried to get her to go with my. I tried to get him to go with my head albino, but he's not wanting to touch that yet. So, after he's done doing his thing with her, we're gonna bump him down in with her, and then she got another one. Come here.
I don't think they're locked right now.
They're not locked right now.
No.
Well, let's take a peek anyway. Hi, how you doing? Do I need to put some Enigma on for you? No.
Well, they like when I talk to them.
Yeah, they're not locked up now. They locked up yesterday a few times, and they locked up today a few times.
And the day before.
And
3 days. We're at
8th,
3
9th,
days.
10th. We're on 10th. No, today's the 9th.
Yeah, 7th, 8th, and 9th. I sent the first picture on the 7th.
Yeah, then I have to update my database. All right, so we got some boas going. We have some bloods going. That's my albiner's cage. And here's mine. She's going to shed too. That's probably why she doesn't want to have any whoopee. She's just not in the mood. So we'll let her go for a while. Probably another week or two, and then we'll introduce the man. Okay, so 66 quarts. I just got by the heat tape. I got the thermostat for this one, and we're looking at painting this one up too. Here's the index cards we use, the method we use. We mark our containers with the animal and the year. So we keep track of each animal individually. We use the cards for keeping track of the hard copy, I call it, of all the feedings, the sheds, the poops, the pees, the ins, the outs, the whoopies. And then I use my program over here. It's a Bloody Python snake tracker. Go to bloodypythons.com and you can download it, or you can go download from Herbert Puree. It has inventory sheet, which is what you're looking at right now. And you can click on it, go right to your snake, and read all your stats. You can click on all your feeding and pooping and cleaning and all that stuff here. And you click on your notes and add your notes to it. And then you click back to... Anyway, awesome program. It took me... I built it while I was in Afghanistan. I'm still upgrading it, but check it out. Well worth it. I'm telling you now, watch the videos on how to edit it because it's complicated to build your database. But once you do, it's smooth. Plus, my wife's got me doing this, which is another hard copy. This is a daily ritual right here. It's dry erase. We mark everything on here, transfer from here to hard copy, and then from hard copy to my database. So we keep track of everything, the ins and outs and everything. So, and here we have number 41 quarts. Y'all seen her before, and her little butt is soaking. You want to just peek up in there? She's soaking. I have some of the most beautiful ivories. I truly believe that. And Brittany and I have been looking at some ivories lately, and they just really look dirty. But I really think I have some beautiful ivories. And this is my male. You all met him before. This is Bob.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. You don't have a name. Call him I. That's my male. So these are all future projects. Got the albinos. Looking at maybe getting a Baddock. During income tax, maybe. We'll see. Nothing. This is my het.
Het what?
My het T-neg. That wasn't racial. I said T-neg. God, people. So, he's a tiny guy, though.
He's ferocious, though.
He's vicious.
He's really pretty.
Yeah, he's very vicious. Look, they never keep their paper towels clean. Never keep, or not clean, but straight. Never. Never. Who is this, Brittany?
The boy?
Yeah.
Leopard ghost?
The boy. Leopard ghost. We mark some of our containers red for girls and green for boys. Fast indicator. So you're on that one really good. So yeah, this is our male leopard ghost. It happens to be a male because it's in the green. And it worked out because Christmas time, these bins were actually half the price of what a normal 41 is.
It was actually the day after Christmas.
Whatever. And who is this, Brittany?
The female ultra bright.
And whose favorite is this?
Mine.
This is Brittany's favorite girl.
She's a fatty.
She is a fatty. I love her.
She's the same size as the ivories, but she's almost twice the girth.
Can't say she doesn't eat.
And she keeps her paper towels straight.
Yeah, she's pretty clean. Oh, and look at you. Female leopard ghost, of course.
That's it.
That's it for that bin. Now, on the body count. Oh, God, we're missing a snake. No, we're not. Really? You did that?
Yeah, he wasn't interested at all, so I put the other male in there.
Okay, so Brittany's little project here, she wants to... Wait, look at me. Look at me what I says. I'm going to say this with a straight face. This is Brittany's project here. She wants to play with colubrids, and she wants to play with balls. So, we have a male spider, and we have a female, quote-unquote, normal. Obviously, you never know until you make shit happen.
And he's 100% head albino.
Yes, he's also 100% head albino. So if she happened to be head albino, maybe we can produce something funky. Who knows? But apparently my wife wants to put our baby piebald. Ooh, don't be jumpy. Don't get back here.
He's not a baby.
Him's a baby. He popped out his penis at me.
Yeah, he's had his penis out and he's been touching her with it. He's at that...
Get some! You need to wait till that het's over there. Het's good. Okay, so we trying to get a little bit of action going on here. So sometimes we introduce a male in with the other male. They kind of bump, you know, like, I'm the boss, I got the bigger penis. And then they
the
eventually...
pide's winning.
Yeah, apparently the pide's winning. But then one of the males is going to breed your female. It's a competition. You got to be... Ooh, look at this. I think I'm about to bump a little bit here. Maybe not. You have to monitor them a little bit, just so nothing gets hurt.
Yeah, I wouldn't leave him overnight or
Oh,
anything
no,
crazy.
no. I love these guys, because look at that. Self-cleaning snakes. What do you know about this? He don't need a tub. He just needs a bowl. So, my bad. It's my head oscillate here. Yeah. It's a good girl. It's a good girl. Let's see how big you are. People want to see how big you are. Come on out of there. Come on. Come to Papa. Look at this. That thing fit inside that bowl. Look at the water in here. So, they're pretty amazing, actually. I like these snakes. Matt Matola!
Their tails are my favorite.
Yeah. Don't follow me.
You didn't show it.
Okay, I'll show the tail. Why is the tail your favorite?
Because these guys are the stumpiest.
Stumpalumps. Look at this. It's awesome. Say hi to the camera. That's another female super stripe head oscillate. And here's a male boa. This guy was a rescue. We're kind of bringing him back up on weight. And he don't like keeping his paper towel straight either. Once we bring him up on weight, we're letting him go. Not literally, not like, oh, let's go out to the backwoods and let him go. No, we're not. We had a boa, which was a trade. And we figured, well, hell, we got a boa, so let's get a female. We got a female. And we're like, okay, fine, we got to breed him. We'll breed him and just do whatever. It's just fun. I'm passionate about it. It's a Brian joke. But I don't need two males. I don't.
Even if he is prettier than our male.
Yeah, he is prettier, but he's smaller. Over here, yeah, I guess, right?
Dave's gonna get bit.
I'm gonna get bit. Should I put my glove on? This thing is actually very feisty. This is our male.
Our male what?
Het pied. It's a het pied. We're looking at letting him go too. Don't. I'm holding him. Stop. Don't. That's not cool for the camera. People think that people can do that for fun. It's not fun.
Nobody could see it.
I'm being
You just
serious.
look like you're talking about nothing.
I'm talking about you. All right, so, yeah, he's a good boy and he's beautiful and he eats like a beast. But unfortunately, I already have a pied male. I don't need the het pied male. So, if anybody's interested in a het pied male, 100% het pied male, let me know. We got them as a set. We got the male and the female. This is Nippy. Nippy is having issues with eating right now, so we're still working with her. Look at her hide. But watch it. She'll strike that camera in a freaking heartbeat. Look, she's getting ready. She's gonna strike. Oh, she's gonna strike me. Look at. She's aiming at me. Okay, I'm gonna put her away without getting bit. Everybody watch the snake strike at Dave. She's a badass. If it was a boy, I'd call her Billy Badass. Okay, that's where my pod usually goes. We got rid of the rosy boas. We didn't want any rosy boas. But, oh God, we got another missing snake, Brittany. I wonder where he's at. Play on, player. So, he is a normal. She's an albino sun-kissed motley. Correct?
Yes.
And we're hoping they make whoopee too, so Brittany can have her colubrids.
She's going the other way.
She's coming out. See? Awesome snakes. So we're looking at having a little bit of variety in
Yeah, these are
collection.
actually the kid snakes, so
They
they'll
are.
be having babies, and that's fun for them.
Yeah. My kids, 4 and 6, are learning to take care of their own snakes, raise their own snakes, and breed their own snakes. So I'm kind of stoked about it. Let's go to... That's it for snakes, right? Should I show those? Trouser snakes? No. Okay. No trouser snakes. So, on to the beardies. I'm going to probe my wife for some information because some of these beardies I am not sure about as far as who you got them from. Because you've been doing all the transactions. I know one you got from Ben Siegel, from Ben Siegel, he was the breeder. That's when I just came in today. You did your video.
I don't know if Ben was the breeder or not. He didn't post.
Okay. Well,
Normally when he doesn't post, it means he brought it, but I don't know.
Okay. So this little girl, she's a
Tangerine tiger.
Tangerine tiger, but what do you consider a rescue? She's an iffy one.
Yeah, she's an iffy one. She's
Because
a rescue, but
she got it for free with one that she bought because this is a baby. This is actually the baby of the mother we bought. And beardies, you know, they have issues as babies. They get nippy, they bite one another all the time. This one lost part of its back right foot.
all she has is one toe.
One toe, yeah. and she doesn't want to eat too well, so we're working with her. Hopefully we can get her going. Then we go over to here, and this is a rack system we put together for my wife's bearded dragons. This is the beardy rack. It's very hastily put together, but it works very well. All the lights mount nice and neat. They get UV and they get their heat lights. But are we ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
This is the one we got from Ben Siegel. This is you've met Nippy. This is Bitey. Look at this. No, you gotta come look at this video. Look at this. Watch the mouth. Look at it. She's gonna bite me, isn't she?
No, if you just pick her up, she's fine, and then she'll just play tough all the time.
So she's a tough girl. Look at, she wants to bite. Like, oh, get away from me! I will eat your face.
She's a really pretty girl this year.
Okay, you take care of that. I'm gonna take care of it.
She's a red lavender. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna be able to see her, but she's super pretty. She's a red lavender, and she's super happy. She's smiling. She's like,
She's
hi.
smiling. That's what you call that?
Yeah.
This is one you got from Ben Siegel.
Yes.
Come here, beautiful. Let me give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Yeah, right. I'll get right on that. Okay, so
I can probably get her better there. I can just kind of see her color.
we wanna invest in some of these worms that Brian was from BHP Reptiles was talking about. Another company came out with these. He's doing a study. Check out BHP Reptiles or BHP Enterprise. They are doing snake bites as a show.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing a study on the Vitabugs versus dusting versus
gut loading.
Yeah, gut loading. I was never a big fan of gut loading, but I think if you combine the two, gut loading and dusting. Anyway, the Vitabugs are supposed to be freaking amazing. So onward. This lady here.
This is the mama of the tangerine.
Ooh, look at this. What is that? It's a bug.
Yeah, she got a couple of little flies.
Just pick
in
it
her
up like
cage.
this.
Yeah.
Look at this little flat belly. Flat belly for now. Hopefully in about a month we get some eggs for you, huh? She's been bred. So we're looking at hopefully having some bearded eggs soon. I'm not a bearded dragon fan.
Coming from
Which
the person that cuddles them and makes them big pools to swim in.
I did not. What are you talking about? Bearded dragons, believe it or not, I've seen this on Facebook, and I should have researched before this video, but apparently bearded dragons are not lizards. They're part of the Pogon family. I think that's what it is. POG something or another. I think it's Pogon family. So they're not technically a lizard, which is kind of weird. I never knew that until today. So I learn something new every day. Hey, buddy. What's up? Seeing his head bobbing today, and he had his beard going on, showing off for the ladies. You want to show off for the ladies? Do a little head bob? Huh? Little head bob going on? But you know, in a hurry, you'll start bobbing that head, won't you? He's a lover. Actually, I don't like using the word rape, but it's more of a snuggle with a struggle, I guess. He takes what he wants.
Yeah, well, he holds her head down and
chases
her.
It's a snuggle with a struggle. It's not rape. No, don't rip the shirt. Come on, let. Okay.
Anyways, he's a snow.
He's a snow. Snowy ain't. Other than that,
These are my bugs.
Oh yeah, your bugs. And what? These are silkworms, right?
Yeah, and I really like them.
And
a lot of people said that the silkworms were hard to get them to eat because they were white, but all of my dragons love the silkworms except the little tangerine baby. She likes mealies.
And we're talking to a guy right now who I'm selling the Calypso's cage to. And we're going to pick up rats off of him because we have a bad rat deficiency right now. The summer just killed us. We are low on rats, so we need to stock up on rats and get back into the breeding again, or continue the breeding, but get more fresh supply in. We're gonna do some trade. We're gonna give them some rabbits, but you're also possibly picking up some roaches for these guys here. Pick up a colony of roaches. And pick up another colony. You're gonna pick up a colony. Possibly, this is all possible. These are things he has, and we're talking about doing trades for. He's got colonies of soft-furred rats as well. So I'm really excited about going up there. I don't get to see many collections, regardless of how big or how small it is. My collection is very small. My friend Daniel Kahn has 2 snakes, and I love going over to see his snakes. It's really nice seeing other people get into the hobby, and being able to see other stuff. So we're about to make a 3.5-hour drive this weekend to take this cage up. Say hi, Calypso. Oh, can I tell a story? So, there I was. No, actually, very, 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 very sad news today for us, but not so much Calypso. My wife, when she started doing the rabbits, started getting into show rabbits as well as her feeder rabbits, and she spent $150 on a Flemish Giant, one Flemish Giant female, because she had a good line, and she was really wanting to get into showing them. Unfortunately, our neighbor's pit bull. I love pit bulls, and this is not a knock on pit bulls. It could have happened with any dog. I just used the breed of the dog to emphasize that it was pretty vicious. She's a great dog. I love her. She's good with kids, good with us, but she's not good with rabbits. She pulled the rabbit through the fence, and yeah, well, it didn't turn out well. So, needless to say, Calypso ate a $150 meal today. So that was a very expensive meal, and we got nothing back as far as production from this rabbit because she never bred. So we never made any money back. $150 down the drain, just like that. So get used to the hobby. It happens. People lose snakes all the time due to infections, respiratory infections, diseases
breeding
like
accidents.
IBD, breeding accidents. Like most people don't know that sometimes a female will eat the male. It has happened. A buddy of mine just told me, what did he lose?
I don't know, but sometimes they'll snuggle each other to death too.
Yeah, did he say he lost? Did he lose a spider? I forget what he said. Anyway, he lost. It was a morph. It wasn't just a standard normal ball python. It was a morph that he had lost. Any snake loss is a snake loss, and it's horrible. But anyway, I hope you really enjoy the small collection we have going on. Maybe one day we'll show you the rabbits and the rats and stuff like that. But one last thing, I guess I did forget.
Well, you can get on her per parade and see the rabbits and the rats.
That stuff, yeah. One thing I did forget is incubation time. We're having a huge issue right now here in Texas because my air conditioner is not set for this house, so it never cools the house properly. And we're sitting at about 87 to 90 degrees during the day in the house. This room gets up to 95 degrees because it's an old. It's 87 right now at whatever time of night it is. At 20 till 9. So the issue we're having is once the beardies lay their eggs, bearded dragons, you don't want to go above 80. We hit 95 during the day in here. AC on. So we are trying to figure out how we can get it without, because I don't have a way to put an AC unit in this room. I have 2 doors and I have a sliding glass door. That's it, no windows. I'm not sure how to do this yet. I might move it to another room, do whatever. But I do have my hot box incubator. By the way, the hot box incubator is no longer called the hot box incubator. They're sea serpent, letter C and serpent. I think.
It's something serpent.
Yeah, they bought them out, or they were best friends. They had businesses together, and then he transferred the company over to his buddy. So Hotbox is now owned by somebody else. The 2 websites run separately for now, but they're slowly working on combining them. I'm not sure how it's going to work out, but Hotbox incubator. Want to put it to the test. Gotta love it. And then I have a homemade incubator out of a mini fridge. So we gotta test that one out too.
What's in that cage next to your face?
Next to my faces, these are ASFs, African soft furs. We got 2 here, and we're gonna pick up a colony. We can't introduce these to the colony because the colony will eat these 2. So we'll probably end up feeding these 2 off when we get the colony.
Unfortunately, out of the 6 ball pythons that I have, 1 refuses to eat anything but softers.
We don't know that yet.
Oh yeah, the het female might.
Yeah. So, and we don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like the fact that they just eat African soft furs. I don't like it at all. I really like when I have a variety of mice and rats and baby rabbits even. But, anyway, this is David Weiner from herperparade.com. Check us out. Also, check out bloodypythons.com. Just a little shout out for Brian, I guess. I don't know if he needs it, but check out Snake Bites on YouTube. And remember, if we can do it, so can you.